Welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. Today, I wanted to take a look at what's been going on in the market, as well as what I'm looking forward to in the world of upcoming tokens. Of course, nothing in this video is financial advice. It is just one humble man's opinion. Now, I know the markets have been quite choppy despite the recent correction we just had in the price of Bitcoin, which does raise the entire crypto market. But token launches, the ones that a lot of us have made investments into, are suffering. And because of this, a lot of projects are delaying their launches. Now, this whole meta kicked off with the success of Portal, which, yes, it's down bad from its highs of $2.40. It currently sits at 80 cents, but Portal was a huge success for anyone who invested into it. You made multiple times your initial investment, and even at current prices, you are still well in the green. But since then, things have sucked, right? It's no secret that a lot of token launches have severely disappointed. And if we look at this tweet from SparkC, you could see that many recent token launches, if you bought them on the secondary market, you are currently down pretty bad. And not even buying them on secondary, if you invested into their early rounds, which includes lockups and vesting periods, if you didn't sell on day one at TGE, if you sell now, you haven't recuperated your investment, which is something that I look for in my investments. How quickly can I make back my initial investment and then just be holding pure profits? So I'm really hopeful that we get some token wins, especially in the world of gaming, because I know a lot of us have invested in some of these upcoming games, and most of them are delaying their launches. It's not always their fault. Sometimes it's the exchange that delays it, but I do want to see one of these launches have a win. And then I want to see multiple back-to-back have solid launches where not only does it launch at a good price for investors, but it goes up. People who buy in on the secondary market are in the green and they feel good about what they're buying. So let's check out some tokens that I've invested in. Let's check out some tokens that I'm looking forward to, or what I'm looking at on the secondary market. Now, the main token in the world of gaming that I am looking forward to their launch is, of course, Pixelmon. And we'll discuss why in just a moment. But did you catch this dip that happened yesterday morning? If we look at this post by Nix, here he says he thinks it's a hacker. I don't see any evidence on chain that it was a hacker. Maybe he just got tired of waiting for TGE and dumped. But this whale dumped something like 200 NFTs into bids, and the price that the bids got accepted went all the way down to 0.01 ETH from 1.3 ETH, which is absolutely insane, especially considering that the floor has mostly recovered and is currently sitting above 1 ETH. If you had a bid at 0.01, 0.05, 0.1, or anywhere up until 1 ETH, you would not only be in the profit, the lower you went, you could have made thousands of dollars of profits, not considering rarity. If you hit a legendary NFT, if he dumped one, you could be 5 figures into profit. So this was just crazy to happen. But back to Pixelmon's token. Like I said, they are on the top of my list for upcoming tokens, and obviously I want them to launch, right? It's been annoying waiting for them to launch, but the good thing here is they've gotten to see a ton of tokens launch and learn from what those tokens are doing wrong. I think one of the main things a lot of tokens are doing wrong is they have all their news and their announcements, all the hype is before the token launches, and then the token launches and they have nothing. There's nothing ready. They have nothing to draw people in. The main catalyst was their token launch, so people just exit, and you don't see anybody posting like, I'm buying this token on the secondary market, I'm bullish because. Instead, everybody's looking to sell. So in Pixelmon's case, I believe they have a ton ready, but some cool things that they're already setting up, and yes, they've announced this already, but it's only going to happen once the token goes live, are their partnerships, because they have partnered with something like over 50 different projects who are going to do one of two things. They're either going to airdrop their token, as they have upcoming tokens, to Mon stakers, meaning there's going to be less sell pressure on the Mon token because people are staking and they're earning passive income in another token, so they're not dumping Mon as they stake Mon. But the other thing that these projects can do is some of them have made commitments to invest in the Mon token token by purchasing it on the secondary market and then locking it up for 1 year. And this doesn't only apply to projects. They have been talking with hedge funds, not VCs who got in early, with hedge funds who have agreed to buy the token on the secondary market. In fact, all of the VCs, the team, all of the KOLs who invested into their earlier rounds, we have 0 unlocks. We have to wait months before we see any return on our investment. The only unlocks are for the community presale and for the NFT airdrops. So it's very much favored for the Pixelmon community. And what this means is not only is there less supply on the open market, not only is there less sell pressure, but they're making sure that there's going to be millions and millions of dollars in buy pressure, and not just from market makers, from actual people who are interested in buying their token. Now, another issue we often see with projects is they don't have anything ready when the token launches, but thankfully Pixelmon is going to be launching their staking program on day 1 when their token goes live. So you could immediately stake and start earning points to earn the tokens from all of their partners. Next up, another token that I've been waiting for their TGE is Well3, because I have made a significant investment into their token, and I'm hoping that their token launch is right around the corner because they just started their marketing push for their first product, which is going to incorporate their token. So if the product's going live, we're going to need a token available. Now, to be honest, when I invested in Well3, I had no idea that they were going to be releasing physical products. I thought this was just like a health and wellness app that makes you go do yoga or something. And I got to say, overall, I really love the rebrand that this project went through. I feel that Well3 and their branding appeals way more to a mass audience than something like Yoga Pets. But when it comes to what they're doing now with health, with data, with their physical products, this is something I can get behind because I use an Oura ring, so I already track my data. I track my sleep, my energy levels, my workouts, but here they're using blockchain technology, so you have full control over what's happening with your data, right? I have no idea what Oura is doing with my data. I have no idea what Apple is doing with my data. So it's very cool to see this as their first product. If you want to get access to this, you're going to need to sign up for one of their digital IDs. I will link that down below. And after that, you're going to be able to sign up for the whitelist for their ring. Now, speaking of rebranding, the next token that I'm interested in is one that's already available on the secondary market, and that is Zentry. Now, Zentry is a rebranding of GuildFi, which in my opinion is an excellent move because they are doing a ton. They are doing incubations, working with games. And when I hear GuildFi, it just makes me think, oh, this is just a gaming guild, or oh, this is just like a DAO where I can invest in it and then be part of their investments. That's not at all what they're doing. They are so much bigger than that. So I think this was a great move and they really came in with a bang. I love their branding. The trailer that they released looks dope. Their website is also very high quality and their token pumped something like 30% on this news. So I don't own any of their token or anything. I'm not trying to show my bags, but this is something that I'm going to be looking into further. And if they're doing cool stuff, I'll definitely talk about it in the future. I do know they're going to have an NFT called Sigma, so that's definitely something I'm interested in. The next token launch that I'm looking forward to is Neon for Neon Heroes, as they have just announced their launch date, which is going to be happening on May 21st through Bybit. Now, I have a very small ticket in this project, just as a full disclosure. So it's obviously in my favor for this token to do well, but their game looks awesome. It's basically like an Overwatch with cats, and it is a ton of fun. And they've even ranked up to the top 30 on Epic Games with over 200,000 people downloading their game to play. So if you've been doing their airdrop farming campaign, get excited. If you made this investment, get excited because this is the next gaming token that is going to be dropping on the secondary market. And hopefully, like I said, hopefully this is going to be a winner. Now, speaking of airdrop campaigns, Lingo recently went live with their campaign. This is an RWA backed rewards token and another one that I'm bullish on and looking forward for their launch. So check out their farming campaign. You have to visit different islands and complete different styles of tasks on each island in order to upgrade your boarding pass. And they do have some NFTs that you can collect as well. So be on the lookout because I'm going to be dropping a tutorial on how to farm this early next week. Now, there's also another questing campaign that is going live in 1 day, and that is for Avalon. Now, Avalon is a gaming project. They also have a lot of AI components into their game, and I'm not sure how familiar people are with this project because there's no NFT, there's no token opportunity for the public just yet, but their game looks amazing. I did have calls with the team. I have been in talks with them. I have seen what they're doing, and I've also invested into this project, and I am very excited for their game. And obviously I want to make money on the token, but the game actually looks dope. I have not tried it out for myself, but based on what I've seen, I'm really excited for their game. It's probably one of my most anticipated games to actually play, that alongside something like Off the Grid. Those are probably my top two to try out for myself, at least for the moment. So I'll definitely be participating in their questing because I do want to maximize my exposure to their token, if that's what this is going to lead to, or if this leads to whitelist for an eventual NFT. They really haven't announced any of those plans. I don't even know, even though I've invested in this, but I am very bullish on Avalon. And that does it for my list of upcoming tokens that I'm looking forward to. Obviously, there's a ton more. These are just the ones that have activations in the near future. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you disagree with my picks or if there's something you're looking forward to that I completely overlooked, and I'll be sure to check it out. As usual, if you haven't already subscribed, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.